Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. I hope you guys are having a good day, everybody. Listen, I'm gonna show myself in just a minute, but I'm getting situated, making sure I'm here, sitting straight at my table, at my desk, or what have you. Listen, y'all, we are gathered here today. Y'all, listen. Okay, so here I come. Hey, y'all. Oh, here I go again. Hey, y'all. I hope everybody's doing good. Listen, y'all. So, listen, y'all see the title. The title is Your Thoughts Break Down the Cause and Effect Between Dammdee and TJ. But listen, one thing that I left out that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to take that to the first topic. It's going to be the chat. I'm going to talk about the chat too. I'm going to break that down. Okay. So, hey, everybody coming in. I guess I have to go down this list and name y'all. Wait a minute, I got 36 people in here. I be dipped in buttermilk. Y'all love the bullshit, don't y'all? What's up, Capricorn Goat? CC, Miss Akimi, my girl, Miss Collins. How you doing, baby? Hey, Cutting Edge. Who else we got? CX20, 2.0 Kodak. I saw you. Hey, baby. Hey, Nanani. Listen, let me go all the way up. Okay. Do I have the guy? Hey, damn D, you come in peace. Yeah, I wish we could get some peace for real, for real. Y'all sure making a lot of nigga noise. I see you in here too, TJ, or both of y'all. But listen, I'm gonna break y'all guys down, right? I'm gonna break y'all down. This is what I want to say too. Okay, first of all, I want to say this, and it's not a disclaimer. It's just because it's just who I am. What I'm saying is what my spirit is telling me about you two gentlemen and how y'all moving and how I've been watching y'all move, right? And I'm gonna make it an even balance. I'm gonna go from you damn D, and I'm gonna go to TJ, and I'm gonna go to you damn D, and then I'm gonna go to TJ. I'm gonna break y'all down just like that, okay? And I'm gonna let y'all know how I see y'all. You see what I'm saying? And I want y'all to and this is what I want to say to the people, all the people that's listening. My opinions and what I see and how I feel shouldn't be the same way you feel. You might agree with some of the things that I'm saying, but everything, and you might agree with everything that I'm saying. I'm just telling you, when I'm saying something, I'm not trying to sway y'all to feel the way that I feel about neither one of these dudes. Now, Damn D nor TJ. I'm letting y'all know this is what I see. This is how I feel. So just know that, right? And I'm not cutting any corners. I'm saying everything. I'm talking about everything. And let me back it up some. So I was watching both of y'all last night, Damn D and TJ. I was in both of y'all chats, and I'm always back and forth between the two of y'all. And both of y'all, I think y'all are real stand-up dudes, for real, in your own rights, right? But when I break y'all down, y'all gonna understand how I see you. Okay? All right, now let's go to the chat. So the chat on this side, right? The chat on this side is feeling some type of way, right? And they have every right to. I'm a part of that chat, right? And I can see what the people have been typing, and y'all know that I can feel people, so I know how they feeling and all of that. And so the chat is really uncomfortable. You two dudes, TJ and Damn D, has really made the chat uncomfortable with what y'all got, with y'all situation going on. And I know the chat is feeling torn, right? The chat is feeling like, damn, should I type over here? If I type over here, then he see me, he get mad. If I, or let me break it down. Let me call names and say it so everybody understand what I'm saying, because I'm used to like rattling. So when the chat is on your side, on come to see you, Damn D, they feeling uncomfortable. The reason why they feeling uncomfortable is because they may think TJ may see him. Another reason why they feel uncomfortable is because all of the haters, all of the what they call the trolls, and all of these other people are in your chat. That they have been in your chat since day one. We all know that, right? So people has always been able to be accustomed to that, right? Then y'all have this rule with the $50 drops and stuff where people can take it out and all that stuff. So they get that, right? But here lately, it haven't been people. It has been those people on the in your chat, Damn D, has been taken over, right? It's been more of them than more of the people on this side, right? So it seems as though the people that's in your chat is the so-called troll people, the bad people, right? The boogeyman, the bad people that start shit. And it makes them uncomfortable because you can't pay attention to, I'm going to tell you for me, you can't pay attention to the content, the creator, which is you, for so much bullshit going on because it's extra now. At first it was, mellow. And Dammdee, I'm speaking to you. You know that I've been knowing you since we started on this thing right here. Since you came over and I came over, we started together, right? And I've noticed that with the people in the chat, okay, I noticed that that's your style, right? So it's no problem. You notice that I have not been typing in your chat. I most recently started in the last year. You see me appear with the fingertips. The first time I ever came up on your panel was with that thing with Queen Regina, which was just not too long ago when I called for my ancestors to put boots on the ground to get this thing straight on this YouTube and all these people and make them stand still. Okay, so this is why this chaos is going on too. It's the time that it's for the separation. It's for the good and the bad and seeing who's who and what's what. Right? This is what it's doing. Okay, so back to the chat. So the chat, excuse me, is feeling some type of way because they're feeling like you are more catering to the trolls than you are to them. And they feel like you've been into, I'm telling you how they feel because I can feel what they're feeling, and plus I see what they're feeling, right? So they feeling like you're catering to them, and the chat has been trying to tell you way before this has gotten to this point that we don't like this, we don't like this. Why you got them here? Why so many of them? Why they've been telling you, and if you've been honest, you'll know that they have been warning you that they're uncomfortable with that, right? Now, TJ, talking to you. Now, when you go over to when they go over to your chat, what you and both of y'all do this too. Both of y'all have a way of calling out people, the people in the chat, and pulling them into y'all bullshit, the things that y'all talking about. And TJ, I'm talking to you. You may do it in a joking way, but you're still doing that too. You not might not be conscious, neither one of y'all, but y'all pulling people in, right, to y'all stuff. Right. And then even if the person don't want to be bothered, they just want to come in and chat and get a little laugh and just peep at y'all and see what y'all doing and have fun with the people that's in your chat. Right. So now let me tell y'all about the two of y'all. Imagine this. You have two parents, right? Let's go with me on here. You got two parents. You love them both. You like them both. They both do different things for you. The mama, she feeds you and all this kind of stuff. The daddy, he give you money or whatever, make you laugh or whatever that is. I'm not calling y'all a male and a female. I'm just using this as a scenario. Then you got the little child in the middle. Mom and dad get to arguing in front of the child being the chat. Don't you think they're uncomfortable? So this is what's going on with the chat. They're uncomfortable because they don't want to have to choose one or the other. You see what I'm saying? I understand, but my chat is not a safe space for anyone. Anyone. Everyone knows that. Yes. Okay. I get that, Dammdee. I understand that. But you say that, but at the same time, I saw you last night, and you were very disappointed that most of the people that be in your chat was over there at TJ's chat. You can't say that you weren't disappointed because I could see you. You were disappointed. He was like, damn, oh, now I see. It's you said your words were, oh, it's all about who you like and oh, the go along, get along game. How are we? And I'm saying we because I was in that chat that you came over with TJ. I was in there. But I was also in yours first. Do you understand about the scenario? Do y'all understand what I'm saying with the scenario about the mom and the mom and the dad and a child in the middle, and they like both of them? That's an uncomfortable feeling. So it really don't have nothing to do with a whole bunch of all this extra stuff. It's that I'm telling you about the chat and how they're feeling. And then we must have to remember, fellas, Dammdee and TJ, you must have to remember this. The chat is the one that make things move for you, both. Even if people don't donate to you, even if they just bushwashing, even if they tippity typing, as you say, Dammdee, they're supporting that channel. They're supporting you. So still, you should be able to have some type of accommodations to say, just like when you go to a hotel, reservations. You got the regular rooms, right? And then you have the upper rooms, and then nice suites and stuff, right? So what do the chat get out of supporting you in this way just because you hide behind, Dammdee, that everybody know that this is not a safe place. That's not. I mean, I'm just telling you that part, right? That's how I feel about it, right? And I'm not saying you shouldn't have other people in your chat. You can have anybody you want. That's your shit. That's your giddy up, right? I'm just saying how the chat feels. So if you see the chat like you did last night, the majority of those people that was in that chat and TJ's chat that didn't type in yours, you shouldn't feel some type of way. I'm saying that to that. Now let me get back on my point because I don't want to. I hope y'all understand that. So now I want to get back on the rhythm of the chat thing. So and both of you guys, TJ and Dammdee, both of y'all, the chat do tell y'all what to do. They don't tell you what to do, but y'all do. It do sway y'all with some of your thoughts. It do reflect your talking points, and because I have seen both of y'all do this. Both of y'all are good at reading the chats. TJ, you and Dammdee. Both of y'all good reading the chats and what people are typing, even while y'all doing your commentary. Both of y'all are good at also adding into your conversation by pulling what the chat say into that conversation. So to say that the chat don't affect you or don't sway you, that's bullshit. Why is it bullshit? It's because you are content creators. So you providing a service to the people and you're going to give the people what they want. If you did not do that, you wouldn't thrive. Nobody would thrive on here if you don't do some of the things that your chat wants, right? And then what you want, you can control that, right? Okay. Now, let's put that chat to the side. Oh, wait a minute. Before I put the chat to the side, for the people that's on this so-called side, when you guys are typing in the chat and y'all are feeding into the mischief, you really can't complain. You can't do too much complaining if you're participating in it that way. You should be able to take the bitter with the sweet. If you don't like how the content creators running the channel, then you just move along or don't type in it when they're doing whatever they're doing that you don't like. So in other words, when Dammdee, if y'all in Dammdee's side and he have all these distractors and stuff in there, support him in another way. Maybe you don't have to type in the chat. Maybe you can super chat him or something. Do you see what I'm saying? It's ways to avoid all that unnecessary ignorant shit. Now let's go now. I gotta look, y'all. Check. Now, why are we here? Now, Dammdee and TJ, everybody know they going after, or they having problems with each other. They having a clash of the titans, as I said before. But let's be honest, and I'm talking directly to you, TJ, and you, Dammdee. Neither one of y'all liked each other from day one. Neither one of y'all. Y'all can say all you want to say. Oh, he was cool. I ain't bother me. Or he was all right. You know, he all right. He ain't never did to me. I don't really know him and stuff. You know, it's cool. No. Neither one of y'all liked each other from day one. And that's being real. And if you're real with yourself, you'll know why. But since you can't be real with yourself and others, I'm going to tell you why neither one of y'all like each other since day one. TJ, you came in here later, even if you was in the bushes. You came in way later, about a couple of years in or so. I think we were already in about 3 years before you surfaced or popped up or started being active in the chats and stuff. We was already here. Now, when you came in, you was quiet, laid back, had little to say, right? People didn't really know you. You couldn't get a feel for you, right? You were just waiting and watching. But once you was introduced, it seemed like your voice got louder and louder, meaning your opinions and your appearance became more visible to the people, right? Dammdee didn't like that. He didn't like it. And I'm talking about Dammdee and TJ. A whole lot of other people didn't like it either, but my target and my concentration is on you two fellas, right? Because I'm gonna bring it up to where we at. Dammdee didn't like that. Because some of the things that you were saying was trying to change the way that things has already been and how it was already laid out. At this time when you came in, Dammdee was the number one dude, the number one guy, calling out people that was having something to do with Kwame. He was the number one guy showing the drops and stuff. All the other guys were gone out by that time. You know, Dammdee was the top guy. All the other ones faded out, started doing their thing, became detractors and all of that. Let's go. Let's break this thing all the way down. So Dammdee was what you would call the number one guy in this sector, which is the bus life sector. Although he says he's a solo dolo type guy, he was in this sector. Although I say I'm your thoughts all by myself, I'm still in this bus life sector. You did? So when you came in, you had your own motives, TJ. You came in fighting for your family, fighting for your brother, and fighting for your name and your rights. And you saw all these people taking advantage of your brother, so you came in as the protector of your brother. You didn't give a shit about nobody else or nothing else, and you was watching everybody that moved funny to you. And when you ran across Dammdee, you was like, I don't like that nigga. Straight up. You was cordial and all of that, but you didn't like him. Dammdee, you didn't like TJ because first of all, he was too quiet. You already figured he probably was gonna be some trouble because you felt like you were already comfortable in the zone that you were in. You was comfortable and satisfied. So you was threatened by TJ coming in. Now we're gonna be real. And you don't have to answer me. I don't want neither one of y'all to answer me right now. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think and what I know in my spirit. So both of y'all played the game for Kwame's sake and all the people that's around him to be cordial and cool with each other. Y'all carried that on and on and on and carried it on and on. Now let me tell you when the problem happened, or when y'all, because see, in other words, this thing been festering a long time. It's been festering a long time. This volcano between the two of you, it's been festering a long time. Both of y'all been watching each other. Dammdee, you was watching TJ just as much as TJ been watching you. You see? So even though neither one of y'all saying nothing about each other, and it's been boiling and boiling, and that's why we're here. But let me get it when it erupted and how we got up here. Okay, so now that's the setup. Then old TJ comes in here and he be like, oh, look, ain't no goddamn mixing and mingling. Fuck all that. And he felt like that because y'all know why he felt like that. He felt like that because everybody was infiltrating this side. The detractors was infiltrating this sector. And it was more of them coming over here, basically in your chat, Dammdee, right? And when he said no mixing and mingling, it's because he could see them all mixing up, everybody mixing together, and the people that they're arguing with, mixing together. So why these niggas over here? They don't mean my brother no good. What the fuck they doing over here? I don't give a damn if they got actual money. They don't mean shit. If you are cool rocking with my brother, how the hell can you say you rocking with my brother when you got all these motherfuckers around here that's fucking with him? Nigga, make it make sense, nigga. That's TJ. Dammdee. I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, I've been making money from in this sector right here, and I got my little operation going. I'm an entrepreneur and shit, and I already got my shit mapped out on how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, because I'm a planner, I'm a methodical thinker. And you coming in here and think you're gonna disrupt something? If your brother ain't got nothing to say about it, why the fuck you got something to say about it? Let's break this shit down and be real with one another, right? That was a problem. First problem. Second problem. Let's go on in here. Now, when Dammdee, that drop battle happened, what I could see more disturbance going on. So y'all, everybody here that's in this following in the chat know what the drop battle was all about. Dammdee did his thing with the drop battle. Dammdee got the money and all of this stuff for the drop battle. I think it was 2 of them. I think he won. He was back and forth with those people over there. So, but fast forward to the drop that you made, Dammdee, with True Essence in it. And Kwame asked you not to put his name in that thing because it made him look like you were arguing with True Essence, right? Kwame asked you to do that. You was like, okay, cool. But I think it was something about, oh no, here it is. Let me back it up a little bit more. No, let's go right here. This is where I'm gonna put a pin in it. In the part right here when you made that drop with True Essence in it. Okay, and what you do, it was something that you did. Let me see. Let me get it back in my head. Yeah, what you did was You made Kwame look like he was arguing. That's what Kwame thought, that you was making him look like he was arguing with this woman, and he felt like he's already on the docket and has been all the time for going after black women, and you didn't help it by doing that. You and Kwame had your not back and forth, but y'all opinion about you was feeling like that was not you was when you walked us through it and said I want the intent and all of that stuff, right? Okay, but now, and so Kwame, you was cool with that. Y'all got the understanding. We move forward, but before we move forward, people in the chat, in your chat, Dammdee, was sending you super chats and sending you money for you to drop that same drop that Kwame asked you. He didn't like it. And you came up with another nice one, a real nice one. He was good. It was like, damn, he should have been the winner on this. That's good. He did a good job or whatever. I love that drop. That's what Kwame said to you. But you went wrong with TJ because you still kept playing the drop that his brother didn't like, that made the kind of that said don't do it. You still sneakily, in his mind, TJ's mind, kept putting that in anytime somebody paid for it. You still play like, fuck it, I made this goddamn drop. I don't give a fuck. Me and Kwame gotta understand. I'm gonna play my shit. I'm gonna get my money. It's all about the money. That's what you said, right? Now, so I'm breaking y'all down. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way from back and forth between TJ and you, DJ, Dammdee. Both of y'all, I'm going back and forth on how y'all got where y'all at. Okay, so now we still moseying along. Y'all still being cordial with each other. Y'all still don't cross paths that much anyway, even when y'all in other people's chats. Y'all definitely don't greet each other when y'all in different people's chats. I copped all of that a long time ago. Y'all just happen to be busy in the chat with each other, right? So, next incident. Let's go up a little bit further. So here's what TJ think. TJ is thinking this. Listen, this nigga Dammdee, you don't got, and all the rest of these people in here, but especially Dammdee, I'm gonna focus on Dammdee. He don't got enough. Now he don't got too big for his britches. Now he think he running shit over here. I'm Kwame's brother, right? Nigga, you don't got all you need to get right here. You need to move around. But in his mind, you're being greedy. So you still create beef and make problems when there ain't no problems everywhere. This TJ thinking about you, right? Okay? And so he's feeling like, I don't know what this guy think he gonna get out of this. This my brother's shit over here. He think it's his shit. What's going on with this guy? Didn't he get enough? He been here for 4 or 5 years. Goddamn, move around, nigga. Get somebody else some time to eat. Nigga, you trying to eat it all? And TJ don't want to eat it, but he wants to be next in line. TJ wants to be next in line. So if his brother move or his brother leave, then this sector will be his, or not really his, but it'll be like he'll be the next in line because he's a remnant. He's next in line for Kwame. He'll be inheriting this sector and inheriting this stuff because TJ knows that his brother is busy on the outside. He making boss moves. He handling business on the outside. You know his brother ain't gonna stay here this much longer with all these nigga noise and shit like that once he get where he need to be and what he's plotting on the outside of this shit right here, right? But TJ see what you doing. See, because in his mind, going back here, you trying to take the brother's slot. And that ain't gonna happen on his watch. That's what he think, right? And you, Dammdee, you think that you gonna take over the sector if Kwame leave. You think that too. See? You see how that works? Now, let's move a little bit further with this. When you made that video, Dammdee, that video where I saw you. This was in real time. I watched you. I was here in this room, the same space. And when you came out, I can't think of the title, but when this first started, you made the video. You said, all your words were, hey, y'all, I think I might be jumping out the window, but I don't think I'm jumping out the window. But I might be jumping out the window on this one. But man, he was sneak dissing me. Your first thought was, you might be jumping out the window. That was to set the stage when you said you might be jumping out the window. Before you made that video, you already knew that you were going to go after TJ. You already knew, aha, I got him. He fucked up. This is my opportunity to bring it to the forefront. So, you made that video about TJ sneak dissing you, right? Oh, y'all, I'm gonna jump out the window. I might be jumping out the window. If I jump out the window, fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take it. You did all of that. I said to myself, you smart, Dammdee. You smart. So that happened. And old TJ, you, my boy, you saw Dammdee's live stream the first time. That one that he made saying he jumping out the window, you saw the whole live stream from the beginning to the end. Right? So you reacted, but when you came back for the Dammdee took that video and broke it up to premieres, you came back and acted like that was the first time you hearing what Dammdee said. But it wasn't. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. What you needed was time to think about how you was going to approach this. So you said, somebody sent me a video, but it was actually the same live stream. You knew that. And TJ, you were throwing shots at Dammdee in the very beginning of your live stream. When Dammdee was talking to Biz and all of this stuff, when we talking about the same live stream that Dammdee made when he was jumping out the window. You did throw shots at Dammdee in the very beginning of that video. But the cool part about it and the slick part about it that I peeped, you also was going in on after he was saying that you was telling you did it so good that you could mix it up and say it could be anybody, because you talked about Biz in there and you talked about your cousin Kevlo in there too. So that way it had a lot of flavor in it. So if people weren't paying attention, it would look like the Dammdee was really just coming after you. But you did throw jabs at Dammdee in the very beginning part of that video. People do know when you're talking about them. I've had that experience. But what did I do? I called them to the forefront and told them to come on and talk to me. 2 people did me like that. Y'all know the story. But we on TJ and so I would have did that too. I would have approached you. I would have said something to you. But back to you, Dammdee. Last night, when you came into TJ's chat, it was easy for you to jump on in there and say something. But I don't remember you ever going to TJ's chat, maybe 1 or 2 times since he been on this jigamabob. And I was in his chat. And when you came in the chat, I told Mr. Kimi that she's my witness. I had to call her. I had fire come from the top of my head, down to the bottom of my feet. I felt your energy. You was hot as a 45 going south. I felt you. You were mad. You were hurt. You were hurt. I felt your spirit. I felt it all. I felt that pain in my body. You see? So what you should have done, Dammdee, is just like you came over TJ's chat last night. You could have came over there the day that he made that video about Biz if you were available, or the next day, and take the link and ask him that question. And then we wouldn't be all here. And TJ, likewise for you. When you was throwing jabs at Dammdee, instead of throwing jabs at him, you should have tapped him up and say, hey, yeah, look here, man. Right? See? You see how that worked, fellas? Okay. Now, let me get deeper. And this may hurt you. Both of you. So, TJ, you think that when Kwame go, like I said before, you're supposed to be next in line. You feel like that's your God-given right, right? It's your brother's shit, and ain't nobody gonna take it over. Dammdee, I must say, my spirit told me something about you. The reason you went after TJ, and because you know that really didn't bother you when he was taking digs, that was your excuse to go after TJ, because you wanted to do it anyway. Why did you want to do that? You know that if you go after TJ, eventually, if you carry it on longer, like you did the Sister T's, the Queen Virginias, and all that Kwame will eventually start jabbing, throwing jabs at you. And that will give you an opportunity to go after who? The big dog. Why would Dammdee do that? Because he's a businessman. I've been a businesswoman all my life. I know how to grow my business. I know when it gets stagnated. I know when I need to make some move and change some shit up. See? And that's what you want to do. And Dammdee, here's the thing. Let me make this clear. When you first came in here and we was all together and all this stuff like that, you were still on that even kill. Everything was still cool. But this right here was your opportunity. And I think right here, this is where you made the mistake, is going after TJ. And when I say going after, y'all know what I mean. There's ain't nobody gonna hurt nobody on this shit. You know I'm talking about going after with this bullshit, right? Because it's not gonna go the way you think it is. It ain't go the way you think it is. And it didn't go the way you think it is. You thought it would go. You know, it didn't. Right? And I know you're gonna say, oh no, you thought you got that wrong, you got that wrong. I don't try to go after Kwame. When I say go after Kwame, I don't mean go after Kwame and be nasty or nothing like that. I don't think that you would have done that. You wouldn't be nasty with it. But you would have a back and forth with Kwame. You most certainly would do that. You most certainly would set it up for that. In my opinion, you most certainly would. Why would you do that? It's because you know that you don't talk to Kwame behind the scene. You really don't have a relationship like that. You are appreciative of the things that he's done for you and all of that stuff. And for you, it's just business, not personal. That's the way you think, Dammdee. Now, y'all got the whole thing. Now, any questions? Anybody? You know, I would like to TJ or Dammdee to take the link. Take the link. Take the link. Tell me where y'all think that I owe you wrong. I'm gonna drop it. And see, another thing, y'all, when y'all be telling people to call stuff down the middle and all this stuff like that, my middle and your middle is something else. They different. They different middles. You get what I'm saying? Everybody have different ways of seeing something, right? Everybody have different ways, different thoughts, different vibrations, different feelings of seeing something. But I see all of that. And it's just like writing a book. That's the whole story. You at the gym? Okay, baby, that's cool. That's cool. But I know you're gonna make a live stream anyway to go over this. It's all good and break it down in the syllables. But just know, just know that's what I see for you, Dammdee, and TJ. I don't know if you typed in here again. That's what I see for you. You want to when Kwame go, you're gonna be set up for Kwame. So not it's really not, you can't be bust life, but you still can carry on the remnants of what your brother built over here. That's your motive, and you want to keep things with law and order and going smoothly the way you want it to be ran. Because Kwame, so in other words, you're the foreman. While Kwame working, you're the foreman, you're the boss man. You're making sure everything stays the way he had it, and you get very upset when it's not like that. And let me explain something to you too. Y'all may say, well, damn, yo, you stayed on Dammdee longer than you stayed on TJ. No, you showing favoritism. No, I'm not. The reason why I stayed on Dammdee longer is, as I explained to you, Dammdee been here since day one. So that was more information for me to gather from him. And for TJ, even though he's here, I can gather information on shit that happened to him back in the day that don't nobody else know, just like I did that other live stream. But as far as this sector concerned and what the information I got for him, his motive, and TJ is a person that's short, and he'll say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. He's quick, fast. You know, he's short, he's quick. So that's why it was easy for me to get to him quick what his motive is. His motive is, nobody come over here. This is my brother shit. If you come over here correct. If you come over here talking shit and anything about my family and fucking up this shit over here and all the fun that we having over here, carry your goddamn ass. See how easy that was to rap, TJ? This could be my shit. I'm gonna protect this. My brother goes somewhere. This is the Brown shit. That's him. All in a nutshell. Dammdee is more meticulous because he had years to build his shit up. And he feels like he done did what he had to do. You know, with this sector, he feel like he was loyal in that sense. not going against the grain, not going against Kwame and agreeing with him and doing all of that, right? He feel like he was doing that. And so you mean tell me all this stuff that I don't did, even though we both getting paid on each end, everything that I don't did, this nigga gonna come in and try to chat? No, hell no. Remember that I ain't a part of Bus Life, nigga. I was just up in here helping y'all. I mean, what the fuck? I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. That's what I see. But all both of you, Dammdee and TJ, is fucking up the chat because y'all making the people uncomfortable. And if y'all not careful, y'all gonna have people to okay, yeah, if you're not careful, y'all gonna have people. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna lose y'all core supporters. Some of y'all, both y'all might not care. You ought to, y'all might not care. You said, okay, fuck it, but and especially you, damn, you don't did this shit before. So what the fuck? They don't mean nothing. It is what it is, right? Yeah. But anyway, that's my take. Well, I'm gonna drop the link. Well, I really don't want to drop the link for the chat. You know why I don't? Because I don't want nobody to feed into what I said. Because these are my thoughts. I don't want you. And when I say feed into, I'm not. I don't want y'all to feed into Dammdee and TJ what I've described for them. I don't want nobody to get that confused. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's my take on them. And if I drop the link and anybody other than TJ or Dammdee come up to say something, it would distort this live stream. Y'all understand that? Do that make sense? I did speak about the chat. I could drop the link if somebody want to come and to me and talk about how they feel in the chat from that point of view. Then we can speak. So let me do it like that, okay? So I'm gonna drop the link. Okay, let me see. Gotta go down here. Hang on one second, y'all. But yeah, that's what's going on over this side. Okay, one more time. This thing went back up here. I'll be down. Hang on. Oh, I see somebody back there. Oh, you already got back. You made it back. That's Dammdee. Okay. I was giving to do the link again.
Hey, Miss Yota,
Hey,
how you doing?
Dammdee. How you
Hey,
doing, baby?
good,
Hey.
good, good. I
Did
I
I
was in the gym, so I just stepped out for a quick little second.
yeah, did I break it down? Did I break it down for you? Clear enough for you to understand where
Listen,
I'm coming from?
I definitely respect your opinions, even the ones
Yeah.
that I don't, even the ones I don't agree with. You know,
Yeah.
that's your
Yeah.
opinion, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad
Mm-hmm.
at all. I'm truly not mad at all. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you speaking out on it.
Yeah, babe, I had to break that down like a shotgun. You know what I mean? And listen, Dammdee, you guys both, I like both of y'all. It's a shame that, y'all going through this right now because I do like both of y'all. And y'all ain't gonna make me uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming to both of y'all, tell whether y'all like that shit or not. I'm coming. So you know what I'm saying? And I'm always in your bushes. Like I said, I just started recently typing in your chat. Because how you say all them niggas up in there with all that nigga noise. I just be watching you do some ignorant shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just wish that and listen, and here's another thing. I'm not trying to tell you or TJ how to fight. That's what I wanted to say in the beginning, but I forgot to say it. Because I don't get in between man shit. And I said on this thing many a times, men and women fight differently. I have video after video saying that, right? So me making this live stream is because first of all, I was asked my damn opinion. I made one before. I said I ain't gonna say nothing unless somebody asks me. So then I was asked my opinion. I'm giving it to you. But as far as what goes on now from here on out between you and TJ, I don't have nothing to say about it because that's man shit. Thanks, Will Allen, for that little phase. I don't get in between that. I'm a woman. I'm just telling y'all my point of view. You dig, baby?
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, the like as far as my chat, listen, I said this from day one. You know, anybody could come in my chat. So
Yeah.
if people feel really not liking the environment because of the live stream because other people are in there,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna control that. It's just like, okay,
Right. Right. I
well,
get
I'll
it.
just see you on the next live, but I'm going to
Yes.
get my talking points out. So,
I
you
get
know,
that, baby. Yep, I understand. I do what I said. I do. You said show me the fucking money. You don't care about none of that shit. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like fuck it. But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I was telling people. Just don't tippity type support from the bushes. Because like I told you, I've been supporting you from the bushes for years, and I just this last year I popped out the bushes and started typing in your chat. But I don't fuck around with your shit because I don't want to be talking to them ignorant people, but doing ignorant shit. I don't. I be watching you act ignorant. That's why I sit back and you.
Right. And listen, I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna just say like, all right, well, my chat is not feeling comfortable, so everybody who doesn't feel comfortable, y'all got to leave and make them feel comfortable. I'm not gonna do that. I've never
Hey,
done it in my chat before, so I'm not just
yeah.
gonna change just because this live stream has a different environment. You just gotta adapt for that live stream, and then when I move on to something else, it's back to it's back to the same. But as I
Oh yeah.
said,
Oh, I want to say this too, damn deal. Since we talking about the chat too, and I'm talking about TJ. TJ. Now here's how he thinking. He thinking. Now, let me say this too. I've never talked to TJ behind the scenes, and I don't know him either. I never talked to Kwame. None of that shit. I don't know that. This is what I'm saying. Um, TJ feel like you a fraud or a perpetrator, or whatever, because how can you have the people that was talking about Kwame, and not just TJ, but Kwame and Mama, and and everything. How can you have those same people in the chat? If you're supposed to be cool with my brother, why would you have those people around? That's the issue. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you what to do with your chat. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you,
yeah,
just like I was saying all the rest of that stuff. So that's the reason why he do that no mingling too.
yeah,
That's another reason. But that's what I was want to point out. But yeah.
I
Yeah,
already
but I get
know
what
that,
you saying too.
and
I get what you're
and
saying. Fuck all that. I know what you're saying.
yeah, I already know that, and as I said, Skinny was in my chat yesterday, and he the one that talked about my father, and we already passed that, and I allow him to type in the chat, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel any type of way because Skinny talked about he talked about my people. We buried
Yeah.
it, and I'm not talking about him. He not talking about me. So if
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with Skinny being in my chat,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. In other words,
you
let
know
me
what I
break it
mean.
down.
Like
In other words, you're saying, fuck, man, if you do it to my goddamn mom and dad, I don't give a fuck about you because mine's as important to me as yours is important to you. And
my
if I
mine's is mine is just as important
I
to
know what you
yours. And Skinny
that's what
talked about mine, but me and Skinny put that in the past. We ain't
yeah.
cool. We ain't friends. We ain't talking behind the scenes. I'm still waiting
Yeah.
on the evidence because that's the issue that I got. I'm waiting on that evidence that he said that me and Skinny and Gib are working behind the scenes that I haven't seen yet. But just because Skinny is typing in my chat, that don't mean that we cool and we talking
Yeah.
behind the scenes and all that. So that's my issue. But like I said, Skinny
Along with
talked
other
about my
issues.
people and he
Along
was in my chat. So
mhm.
what's the problem?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, that part right there, I'm just putting it out there on what I see. And
Yeah.
you and TJ, y'all carry on with that shit and carry on with that shit. It's all right. Can't nobody tell nobody how to fight on neither end, right? And I'm not gonna get into and me making this live stream is not in your business. It's not in this men's business. It's telling you what I see since y'all asked for it. Yeah. So yeah.
And I appreciate your honesty on both sides. So I'm about to get back in the gym. I'm about to
Okay,
finish my
baby.
workout. I just want to step out real quick. So thank you so much for making this live stream. Salute to you, everybody in the chat.
Thanks for
And
coming up, DMD. And I'm still gonna be in your shit. If you don't see me in the chat, I'll be in the bushes. Oh, then this is another thing, DMD. Tell them goddamn the track to stop worrying about who's in the chat, who's here. I saw that English shit. They like, oh, that person ain't in the chat. Where that person at? Oh, nice to see you. I ain't seen you in a long time. Somebody told me some shit that they ain't seen me in a while because I typed in the chat. Well, you would have never seen me because I don't know you. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's a whole lot of jiggle. You know how that shit be going. Anyway,
yeah,
but you know what I know to do too. I know how to click this shit off and shit.
right.
Go,
Yeah,
yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Damn D. Yeah,
it
but
gets a little crazy.
yeah.
But thank you so much for your opinion and I appreciate it.
You're welcome, baby. Okay. Well,
All
listen,
right.
y'all. I'm gonna drop the link one more time and see if anybody else want to come up, especially the chat, to talk about the chat. Okay, y'all. So here I go. Let me hit this invite button right here. Let's see. It's coming. It's copying now, y'all. And then after this right here, if don't nobody come, I'm gonna go get you up out of here. Okay, and let y'all go about y'all day. let's see, control. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, control V. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta remember to do the damn thing again. It always do me like that. Now I'm typing a V in the chat, y'all. But yeah, y'all. So all I can say is y'all got it the way I see it, right? And like I said, I'm not telling y'all to agree with me. None of that. Y'all go by what y'all feel it. But I'm just telling y'all what my spirit telling me from A to Z. Here the thing come now. So this is for the people in the chat. If y'all want to express how y'all feel when y'all go to different chats and stuff like that, this your place to you can express yourself. And yeah, and if you don't want to do it, that's all good. But y'all got it. If y'all want to ask me any questions, let me see. I'm supposed to be looking over here. Damn, I ain't look over here one time. I was talking the whole time to y'all through this camera. Hang on. I just love when we can respect each other. This is CC. Why I'm always over here. Yeah, it used to be like really a lot of fun, and it's got a little intense here lately for a good little minute now. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts, Mars. Oh, hey, baby. Hi, Letitia. How you doing? Hey, Miss Chicago. I see you. Hey, Kimara. How you doing, baby? What's up, Lonnie? Lonnie, I see you had a little buzz last night. I saw you buzzing a little bit last night. See, you was just coming from the bar. Yeah, smash that like button for yo. Hey, Kevin Ellis. How you doing, baby? What's going on with you? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Kenny. Let me see what you said. Shout out to Bishop's thoughts. The Jiggle Bob. Oh, hey, I got Clara on the stage. Hang on one second. There we go. Hey, Miss Clara, how you doing?
Hey,
Sheriff Clara. Sheriff Clara.
hey, Miss Yo Thoughts.
Hey, welcome to Your Thoughts.
Yes. I just wanted to come in and say there comes a time when the elders and have to step in and say a little something. They
Ooh,
can't.
child. Yes, it does, don't it? For
You
real,
can't
yeah.
always. You can't force them to see what we see.
No, no. They
And
got
when I
to.
say, I'm sorry, I'm
No,
thinking
no,
like on my show.
I'm gonna put it on pause because I'm a person that when you say something, I'm gonna say like I'm always like I'm in the amen corner. Yep, you know I be saying it, so I'm gonna pause myself, but get it out. Say what you want to say. Take your time.
And when I say we, I'm not including myself in the elder category because I'm still learning. And even though elders are still learning, they still have a little bit more wisdom than I do at the moment. And that's why you and I, and maybe Miss Akimi or some other elders may speak on it. And we've seen this before. We've seen men fight. We've seen egos go. We've been there. I know I've been there. I was just there, I think 2 weeks ago. I yelled at somebody misunderstanding what they text me. And I said, oh, Lord, it's still in me. So that's
My
pretty much
little
what
boy,
I wanted
my
to say.
little boy Biz. Bless his heart.
Oh
Yeah,
no, no, that was another private moment with something. No, this is when I responded. I didn't really go. I didn't blow up with Biz.
oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about I blew up with that person, and then I was
Hmm.
like, whoa. That's not what they were saying. Like I blew up and started, you is this, you ain't that, you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah. But yeah, you're right about that too. A lot of times when people in the heat of argument, and they see, first of all, you have right fighters. And I believe that both of them are right fighters, and they stand on right, on truth in their minds and what's for them. Like both of them are both right fighters. TJ and Dammdee are right fighters. That means that they're gonna be right. Whether I don't care what you say, I hear you. But yeah, they got a butt after everything you say because they believe what they're doing and what they're saying is right, and they are right. Yeah.
mhm.
And I see Dammdee being more stronger with being right than TJ. TJ may say, yeah, but fuck it, I'm still gonna do what like that. But damn, is like, yeah, but let me tell you, so and so and so and so. That's the difference between them two. But they're both right fighters.
Do
That's
you
why I
ever
see
watch
it.
the Wall Street Trapper?
No, it's a television show.
No, he's on YouTube. But he's a black guy who went to prison for selling drugs or whatever. He learned how to do the stock market and stuff while he was in prison, and he
Uh
came
huh.
out teaching it. I learned a lot from him, and
Oh,
he
really?
calls his channel Wall Street Trapper because he said the stock game, the money game, is just like the running a trap house. So that's why
Mm,
he call it the Wall Street Trapper. But anyway, today
interesting.
he didn't just talk about money, he talked about uncontrolled anger and how
Oh,
him as a black man, he's speaking as a black man when he had uncontrolled anger, and how so many brothers he met in prison had uncontrolled anger.
mm-hmm,
And he said he met a guy, they were about the same age, 19 at the time, both in prison.
mm.
And he said the brother was going to do 200 and some odd years in prison.
Dang, wow.
He either killed two or three people out of anger. He said
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
he would never see his daughter be raised right, or he wouldn't be able to raise his daughter the way he wanted to. So that
Uh-huh.
was it. I shared it on my wall. And
Oh, okay. I need to go look at it because I've never heard it. I'm gonna check them out. Yeah, but you know that emotion is something. But and both these gentlemen, Dammdee and TJ, all men are emotional, and so are
mhm,
women. We have emotions, but here's the thing: we all feel happy, sad. We have all those different types of emotions. The thing is knowing when to key it in and when not to key it in. I'm froze on this thing. This thing, yeah, I just got frozen a few minutes. It's good again.
yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
it's what it is. I don't know. My sister, she calling me. She do this for some reason. Every time I get on the phone or something, I meant to turn it off. But yeah, but the thing is knowing how to control your anger. And I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. That's why I can tell people. I used to go from 0 to 10 in a minute, in a heartbeat. I'm a fire sign. I'm a Leo. I'm a
mhm.
fire sign. I don't like bullshit. I don't like drama. I don't like nothing. So
Uh-oh, you went out. Okay. Yeah, we can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. I see your lips move. I can read your lips, but nope, can't hear you. Now you put it on mute. Nope, can't hear you. I can read your lips though.
I'm trying to get it off of me. Can you hear me? Y'all hear
Oh, I
me?
can hear you now. I can hear you now. I was trying to go to the
Damn, what the
camera.
hell happened? I don't even know what happened. Oh my gosh. Y'all, you can hear me now, Clara?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let me finish what I was saying. I was saying something about controlling your anger, and I was saying how I used to be a fire sign, and I used to go from 0 to 10 as when I was younger, younger, because I could feel energy, intense energy, because
Mm-hmm.
I know how to read people and all that stuff like that. So I was feeling all this energy, and so when I would get angry, it would be fast. If I would get what you call it, anxiety, it would be fast. Everything would just happen so fast with me. So I had to learn how to eat the right things, right? Because different foods and stuff will help you with that. Learn how to breathe and exercise and all that stuff, and learn how to ask the question before you get angry. Why is that person controlling you? It's just like a
Mm-hmm.
puppet. If a person can control how you think, how you walk, how you talk, whether you cry, whether you happy, whether you sad, by some of the words that's coming out of their mouth, they own you. So you're
Mm-hmm.
not the keeper of your body. And I've been saying it a lot all this time up on this thing right here, right? And but practice it. You need to practice that because it's a time and a place for everything, for real, for real. And the more angry you is, and the more hard you use these different types of emotions, shit, you're killing yourself faster, especially with anger. You
I
know?
would feel it in my solar plexus, that power area, stomach area, like
Yes.
sun area. When I
Mm-hmm.
got upset, that anger would just rise to the top, and it was like I blinked out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
one day, my spirit within me told me, push it down. And with my hand, I literally pushed that energy down. Then I
Mm-hmm.
learned to control it better.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. All you have to do is just take a couple of deep breaths. Just analyze it. I'm always a person to analyze shit. I'm a observer. I watch
Mhm.
everything because I was taught that as a child. To watch when you go out. My dad used to take us to the supermarket or something with him, and he would say, "Pay attention to your surroundings. Always pay attention to your surroundings." So if I go into a store or something, I would notice what a person has on, the color of the clothing, down to the shoes, earrings. I notice them at the first glance, and I remember it.
Mhm.
See? So you pay attention to your surroundings, and I could feel everybody. I don't like going to the grocery store and stuff like that. I try to go away from stuff, stay away from a lot of crowded places. But yeah, it's ways to control your emotions and stuff like that. You just have to pay attention and ask yourself the question: why is this person controlling me? This went out again, didn't it?
That
Yeah, it
that
did too.
empath
It
energy.
went out again,
Yeah,
didn't it?
it went out for a
Yeah,
second.
that's okay. And what did you say, Claire, again?
I said that empath energy when other people you can feel their I'm the same way. I
Yeah.
don't want to be around you because first of all, if you start lying, I don't want
Oh.
to look you in your face. I don't want look. I look, baby.
Hmm.
I know you're lying. Please don't
Yeah.
talk to me. Just be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. And the crazy part about it is you can't tell nobody. Like if I say something, you can't. It's no proof and there's no evidence. The only way it was is the other day when I was reading people on the screen. They were the ones telling me. I already knew it, but they was the ones that had to say yes or no to other people so they'll know the truth, right?
Mhm.
But I already know the truth, so you just be lying, and I already know. So I was all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, you
All right.
know, yeah. But I just don't know how things are gonna go or where we're gonna go from here. Well, I do know, but I'm gonna let y'all wait and see. I already know where it's gonna go because we all separated now anyway. It's
Mhm.
already the separation has already begun, you know.
Mhm.
And sometimes separation is good. It's not a bad thing. Everybody's not gonna like each other. Everybody's not gonna get along with each other, and it's okay. That's what everybody need to know, right? So it's no love lost for real, But just don't make everybody else miserable because you miserable, right? That's all I'm saying, and
Look,
that's it. That's it for me, you know.
Jesus said, "I did not come to bring peace. I came to divide."
Yeah, because you have to know the good from the bad. And I heard you say something, Clara. You said that there's good and evil in all both of us and all of us. Yeah, that's true. We have a good side and a bad side. Yeah, but the happy medium is where we need to stay.
Mhm.
We need to keep balance in our life. We have to keep a balance, right? Yeah, and the only time that we should use that evil side if it's something that's going to harm us or our bodies or our persons or our people around us. Other than
Mhm.
that, we shouldn't be doing a whole lot of ignorant stuff because they take away from your life. They really do, right? And what's wrong with loving somebody, and then having butterflies in your stomach, or feeling happy or joy or elated. That's such a nice high. And then
Mhm.
when you're mad with somebody, you hate somebody, that's a miserable feeling in the pit of your stomach. It's a terrible pit. It's a terrible vibration, right? And it's the lowest frequency that you can get. Fear is the lowest actually, but it's still down there with it. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I mean, and I know people say, yeah, everybody can't kumbaya. No, you can't kumbaya. But one thing about it is, if you're around me and I don't feel peaceful and I don't feel calm and I'm going to avoid that at all costs.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oh, I ain't even reading the chat, Claire. You know that? I don't know what nobody's saying. That's why I have a problem doing that. I keep forgetting. You know. Let's see. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was reading the chat with you now.
Oh, what did chat saying? I can't see nothing. Okay. Oh, now I see it. Okay. What's up, G Mon? I see you here. What she say? What? Okay. I'm gonna put this thing up some. This little thing where you can slide with your hand. CP3. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Anybody else want to come up with Clara and see how y'all feel? So how do it feel, Clara, when you in the chat? I know you're gonna say something funny. How do it feel when you in the chat and they arguing and stuff
I
in the
don't
chat?
like it, of course. I try to just let them work it out yourself. Like I said about, I don't know if you heard my analogy of children, and I've done that with children. When they come to me after they got into their fight over toys or whatever, and they come to
Yeah.
me and they're like, "He hit me. She took my toy. He did this,"
Uh
and I'm
huh.
like, "So what's the outcome here? Do I pick a child? Do I pick a side, or?"
Right.
How about you guys don't play with each other no more for the rest of your lives? And they look at me like, what? So you're not going to solve our problem? You're not going to take my side or their side? No.
Mhm.
How about you just don't play together ever again? That's my solution. And guess what they
Mhm.
end up doing? Going
Playing.
about their business, playing together.
Yeah, yeah, but like I said, this is like the entertainment sector anyway. So I guess since
Mhm.
It says the beef sector. Again, I told y'all before, this did not start off as no beef sector. That's something that it evolved to, and people kept on saying that it was. So, as long as if somebody says something long enough, that makes it true, right?
Mm,
Because people are believing what they're saying. But this did not start off as a beef sector. It started off as a sector, like I said, Kwame coming here, cussing somebody out, cussing a couple of niggas out, and then moving on, showing businesses and all that kind of stuff, right? But
mm,
anyway, and that's why I came here. But let me tell y'all this too. What I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna still be watching the shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna when I feel like it, when I want to dip in and all that between the guys and everybody else on here. Um, but I'm gonna be focusing on doing what I'm doing on my channel because I haven't been doing much on here lately because I be so damn busy doing everything else. But I'm gonna start focusing on um, more of reading people and everything like this. But I'm gonna make you guys pay me like $15, something like that. It's gonna be like a small price, and I'm gonna go down the list. You know how I did the last time, the other last year. I don't know if you watched it or not. And I'm gonna do that from time to time. And yeah, just bring some shit here that I feel like I want to talk about and share with y'all. On a more spiritual tip. And this ain't about religion. It's not no religion. It's just that they live a better life. You know. So maybe
mm,
cut down on some of this nigga noise and shit. And then to show you guys that y'all have talents and spirits. I mean, y'all have talents inside of you that are so powerful. And I want to bring that out of you guys. You know what I mean? Because
mm.
I'm not the only one that can do these things. Y'all got, I mean, maybe y'all don't have that thing, but y'all got something, you know? Yeah. And so we need to work on being better people. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I mean, out of this, look, my channel came out. I
Yeah.
began talking,
You see?
so there are
Yeah.
positives that are going to and have come out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's the good part about it, and that's why. And another thing is a variety, because everything ain't for everybody. Everybody might not like me. They might like want to hear what I'm talking about. They may want to go over here, hear Dammdee, or hear TJ, or hear you, or whoever else is on here. That's good. People have options. Is what I'm saying. They have
mhm,
options, and it's okay. It's all right with me because if I don't have, and I see all these people up in this thing right here. If I see somebody that entered, no, that's just, no, that's something else. If I see somebody that, oh, well, that's Mr. Kimmy back there. But did you up there? Is she up there now? There she go.
yeah. I'm like, are we lagging? I see her.
Yeah, this thing is crazy right here. Mr. Kimmy, you there?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
there any feedback?
Say it again, Kimmy.
Is there any feedback? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, can you hear Clara?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out and about on my phone, and I don't think I've ever done this before, so I just wanted to make sure y'all could hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, Shirley. You clear? Go ahead, let it
Okay.
rip. I'm gonna go on mute. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I won't be long. I just wanted to first of all say, great live, great live. I am glad that some things were said that has needed to be said, and you took it upon yourself to be one of the ones to do it. You are much respected. Your word is valued, and there are some uncomfortable truths that are often made, especially in situations like this. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to come up real briefly and vocalize my position on everything that's been going on. And it's really simple. um I let men deal with men. I let men deal with men's business. I support and I like both of them, TJ and Dammdee. I also have made it known and made a declaration that I often watch from the bushes. As you can see, I have a busy lifestyle, so I'm in and out. My home and my family is my first priority, so I'm not going to always be able to be hands on in the chat. Do I agree with everything everybody says? Absolutely not. But I will say that I know how to move around, I know how to fall back, and I know how to let things pass over and go on about its way. And once, the dust and the wind has settled, then I will come back. That's just how I deal with things, because when it's all said and done, they will work it out. It will be what it's going to be when the outcome manifests, right? And it everything isn't for everybody to have a comment or an opinion on and to be so vocal about at all times. Timing is everything. There's a time and a place for it all. So I just wanted to say, when it comes to my position on everything, I don't have a dog in the fight. I have my own opinions, and I know how to detach myself or move around until things become more conducive for my energy and my peace. And that's all I had. Shout out to you, Clara. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. And I'm glad I like this live. And absolutely, this is all of and life is all about balance. Life is just, and so that practice can be applicable to every facet of life. But with that, that's it. That's all I got.
Well, thank you, Shirley. I appreciate it. I was on mute because y'all know I'll be saying, yeah, I'll be agreeing with you. So I had to put myself on mute. When because we got guests, Clara. It's okay because when me and Mr. Keem up here, we talk all over each other and everything. But I wanted to have my manners, be on my best behavior when you came up.
I was back here talking, and I see my mic. I said, "Ooh, be quiet, be quiet."
Yeah, you go, because it's normal to say, yeah, when you want to talk, let a person know you hear what they saying, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Thank
but
you, Sakimi. Oh,
Shirley, you here?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, "Thank you, Miss Sakimi."
Oh, well, yeah, my pleasure. And thank you. I'm glad that this happened. And, we can, at the end of the day, it kind of, I won't say saddens me because life is all about incorporating change and being able to adjust and accept it with grace. And I truly believe that. At the same time, it's not the fact that you have to move, it's how you move. And everything that happens doesn't necessarily deserve a response. But again, men deal with things from a logical, tend to deal with things from a logical standpoint, and women tend to deal with things from an emotional standpoint. So I can't speak on how men should deal, or if I was a man, because I'm not, how I would deal with certain things. So I just, I stay in my lane and in my place. And but at the end of the day, again, it's how we move. And do you keep your integrity and your character intact in the midst of it all? So with that being said, I love y'all. Shout out to the chat. Peace to everybody on the panel. And I got to go.
Bye, Shirley. See you around. Be careful.
All right. Can you kick me out? How I get off this jigamabob? I don't know how to do this phone thing.
Bye. She always kicking me off, so I get to kick her off this time. That's funny. Mr. Kim is sweet as she can be. Yeah, she's as sweet as she can be. Flying and talking. Mom going 90 miles a minute, Shirley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and step off too. I'm in the middle of doing some laundry and editing and
Hey,
whatever else.
that's
Um,
what, yeah.
change is doesn't always feel good. And
No, it don't. It doesn't. But one thing about it is beautiful things come out of stuff that grows, right? So you got to go through some pain. It's like labor pains when you have a baby. That shit hurt like hell. But when the babies come out, all them little fingers and toes and them little fat jaws, they're just as cute as they can be. So it's just a little growing pains that we going through right now. Well, not we, but I guess I can say we because we're all in this and we feeling different types of emotions and we have our own opinions about what's happening. But what I'm here to say is this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. And it's just a little hiccup. It's just that we wish. I'm going to speak for myself. I just wish that our this so-called sector or this so-called side could be stay up in the you get more out of the shit and more with the laughs and jokes and just having like good old clean fun. Clean jokes and fun and shit. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, that's all I wish. But I mean, hey, I can wish for anything. But if y'all act ignorant, I know I don't have to watch it. So it's not like it's a death sentence. I know how to click this shit off and go make something move. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, it is what it is, right?
and
Yeah.
and you as a grower, you know what they say about some of the best how you get the best fruits and vegetables, get that manure soil.
Grow it
So
with shit. You grow it with some shit. You got cow shit, chicken shit, you got pig shit, you got all kinds of shit.
in human maturity, we got all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and some people grow with that use their urine to grow it. I don't do that though. Some people use their own human urine to grow
Hmm.
that shit. I don't do that, but that's another thing that you can use. But I don't do that. But I'm just
Hmm.
saying. But yeah. So, but I do appreciate you, Clara, coming over here, and congratulations on you being in your spot over there. I have not visited your spot, but I have seen a couple of your. I see all of your little what you call those things?
Animations, shorts, videos.
Yes, yeah, I see all of them. Uh-huh. But I don't think I ever sit through a whole live or nothing like that, but I've seen you live. But I'm gonna make it my business to visit you sometimes. I'm talking about, but most of the time I like to be in the bushes and stuff when I do it too, because I be doing more than one thing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So just know that I'm listening to you.
Well,
Okay?
I'm a whole show, and I talk now, and they're on my panel, and I'm a
Uh-huh.
whole show. I'm a
Your
whole.
whole show. Okay. All right, whole show. I got you. Y'all go. Oh, hey, listen, Clara. Do you want to drop your I know most of the people in here probably is from the sector, but if you want to drop your link into the chat, you can. You can feel free to do so.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just you can just look up Sheriff Clara right there. I try to keep it simple.
Yes.
Sometimes people make all these long names and you can't be
Yeah.
found. I think they can
Yeah.
find Sheriff Clara.
Yeah, we'll put it in the chat, Clara. Do that, okay? And
I
so
will.
you guys, y'all go sub up to Clara if y'all haven't already, okay? Support the sisters, okay? Hey, and Lana, I see her in here too, and I think she have a channel. Lana, put your shit in the chat, and then we gonna keep it rolling. Look, I want to thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate y'all, and this is my take on the Dammdee and TJ um, issue or situation. Again, my thoughts and opinions are mine, and I'm not saying anything. I have not said anything or in a malice way and to try to sway anyone away from either one of these gentlemen. And just to reiterate this, I still support Damn D and TJ. They doing what they do. I'm just doing what I do, and that's coming around to get some good laughs and jokes and stuff, and hang out and have a little communion with the people in the chat. And to each and every one of y'all that came over that I didn't speak to, thank you for stopping through. And I want to see just as many of these people in this chat right here when I teach you guys how to live and how to save your black asses, how to eat right and save your black ass, and how to move through this life. Maybe get your little change, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't just come over for the bullshit sometime. Come and see old girl and let me read you. Some of y'all I'm gonna read and it's okay, but anyway, I'm gonna let that for another day. But anyway, okay, y'all. So let me let y'all go. Y'all have a good day, y'all. Take that like button, okay? Peace, everybody.